No, not you, kitty. Nobody talks to you. You know why nobody talks to you? It's not your bloody time yet, is it? Don't bloody start with the whole vomiting on my floor again. Fuck's sake. Oh, I don't need a repeat of that nonsense. Mind you. And give me a smallish second to set things up so I find them much more pleasing than they are right now. No! Sick kitty! No! Bad kitty! And now we go like this. We go like this. And if we're very lucky, might actually be able to see something. I'll give it a second, you know, because this game has a tendency to be, you know, just a bit finicky. Well then, since I have... Whoa. Was you really that much of a... Okay, apparently, yes you were. Game very finicky.
Let's try.
Okay, person first, let's try it. Let's see what you actually have in your inventory. Probably lots of nonsense. I have a tendency to keep stuff on me that I actually don't need, but... Here's the inscription, Patros Con, wrist to -10. I don't know why I would wear that, but... well, better not to question, eh? Better not question some things. It's probably more healthy. I do have some nice stuff around. Yeah, please pay me money.
Just let me in.
I'll let you in, provided you have the gold.
Here's your gold.
All right, but not a word to anyone about.
I mean, I'm willing to pay, yeah. Let's be fair.
Otherwise, we'll both wind up in the monastery.
Are you going to let me in?
Well, you want to go in uninformed, that's up to you. But here, at least take a town map.
That's
Good
nice.
luck.
Actually,
You'll need it.
giving me a whole map for town. Because why do I need good luck if I'm going just into the city? Go away, fucking kitty. Jesus Christ. You fucking know it's not your bloody time. This one is really... just a bit of an annoying little one, sometimes. I will assume nobody can see.
Out.
Of what?
Get out.
Of what? What are you even talking about, you fucking mongrel? I'm not in anything. No, I'm in something. And if you ever for a second thought I would stop... You really don't know me well. I'm known for many a great deed, but the most important of those deeds is a simple fact. I stole pretty much everything that wasn't nailed down in the old camp all the way back in Gothic. You think I will not do the same here? Oh, bloody imbecile. Now then, if memory serves, you game. You had a quick save button, didn't you? Indeed you had. It was in... wait.
Better start again. It broke.
Well, great.
Damn. It broke. Damn. That wasn't it.
You don't say. We can now take an educated guess at what it was, can't we? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. That's a great start. Have I forgotten the combination already? Apparently I have.
Job well done.
Get out.
But there's a seaman chest here. I want it.
Get thief!
Yes, I can see that you see me. You were not supposed to see me there, but alas, he did see me. Not precisely know how he managed to do that, though.
That didn't
And yeah,
It worked.
of course it did. Okay, let's take the cupboard first this time and just hope that we can be fast. Fast enough out of here before they, you know, get impatient with me again. Oh boy. You will
Get out!
You-
Get out!
will really regret having me
Hello,
here.
farmer.
Hello, stranger.
Okay,
What is it you're doing here?
I'm one of the lucky ones. The merchant Conrad pays me to watch his cows.
Hmm.
The others haven't been so lucky. But such is the law of the Inquisitor. In the town you'll be safe, they said. Safe, maybe. Safe and starving.
Well, great. That's not very safe now if I'm starving, is it? Well, I guess there's no real reason trying to talk sense to those idiots. I mean, come on. They really aren't the smartest cookies around. See this? Told you. Not the smartest cookies around. Then again, to be fair, you didn't really have much up here.
Yeah, get out of here!
Shut up, bitch boy. I do what I want.
Put your weapon down.
Hello?
Ah!
Hello?
Lost your mind.
Me lost my mind. No, I'm feeling rather well, honestly.
Spare a coin for a poor farmer.
Not really.
To eat. My wife Martha is sick.
Can't you find work here?
I had work guarding the cows, but Martha needs me now. We're down to our last few coins.
Well, come on.
Here,
Let's not be an
25
asshole.
gold pieces.
Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Wait, I'm not a
Good
monster.
luck, and don't give up hope.
I won't. Thank you.
Hey, I'm a nice
Can I
person.
help you?
Are you a healer? My wife is so sick. I fear the worst.
What's wrong with her?
She's feverish. I blame these cursed bloody ruins.
Why? How did they make her ill?
They came out of the ground right next to my damn farm.
Mhm.
Next day, Martha caught this fever, and she's got sicker since then.
I see, I
I
see,
don't know
I
what
see.
to do. Her only hope is Master Belshaw,
Who's Master Belshaw?
Who is Master Belshaw?
a mage from the monastery. He spends his time at the Shrine of the Flame, back in the gutters.
Mhm.
He cares about poor farmers like us. No one else does.
Well, surprisingly little people actually care about the small men until, you know, they suddenly realize that there's nothing to fucking eat anymore.
Just let me sleep.
Because all the small men stopped doing their work because they had died. And suddenly everybody's like, oh god. Oh, it's going to man the farms now, yeah. Nobody, because they have no idea how to fucking bloody do it. Who the fuck are
You're
you?
here, right? Leto let you in, huh?
So, what if he did let me in?
Don't worry. I won't give you away.
If you better
After
hope.
all, we don't want any trouble with the law.
Hmm.
I've had more than enough already.
You've had trouble with the law.
The law is just an excuse to lock us all in the town. The Order wants to loot the ruins in peace.
I said
Once
so.
they've taken the last crumb of gold out of the ruins, they'll let us out again. Don Esteban figured that out right away.
I said so. Fascinating.
Why are you in the town and not in the swamp?
Simple. The Don doesn't let go of things that belong to him. Some of us are keeping business going here.
I don't
until
think the fucking town
Inquisition
belongs to him,
move
though.
on.
What business do you do?
Anything that brings gold.
Oh,
Gold's
excuse
the
me.
only way we can
Ah.
challenge the Order and the warriors, isn't it? Taking the town back is what it's all about. We control the town, we control the island.
If that's
For
so
now, though, the
easy.
Inquisitor and Commandant Carlos are in charge. So what's your step? All right.
I wasn't planning to, you know, start murdering people in broad daylight, but maybe some small, you know.
What's the order doing about the Don's men?
They stop us where they can. Since they came here with their fancy white uniforms, they've never taken their eyes off us.
Can't you
They're
blame
just
them, though?
waiting for us to step out of line. Then they'll take us to the monastery.
I'd
Keep your eye
imagine.
out for Sebastian. He's always around, watching.
Tell me about Commandant Carlos.
He's the Inquisitor's watchdog.
Nice.
His headquarters is in the guardhouse. He sits up there controlling everyone's lives. But it's only a matter of time before he pisses enough people off.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Yeah.
We could. I have to scrape together a lot of gold for the Don. If I don't send him something soon, if I don't get some gold in, I'll have problems with my own boys. If you
Damn, I
help
would.
me, I can cut you in for a slice.
That, however, sounds very good. What are you offering?
What are you offering if I do help you?
Come on.
Well, I'll give you gold, and I can teach you a few things too. Give a man a fish, and he'll stink for a day. Give him a rod.
You
You want to teach me
stink.
to fish?
In a manner of speaking, fish for gold. I can make a pickpocket out of you. Word to the wise.
Ah, nah.
You should look to the Don. Join him before you get swallowed and pissed out by the Order.
What can I do?
Costa the pawnbroker's doing good business here in the gutters. He's preying on the farmers and stuffing his pockets with gold.
So,
My.
what do you need doing?
Since the Order has been here, he hasn't paid his dues to the Don.
My.
Hired
How
himself a
horribly.
bodyguard, he has, and he pays the Inquisition's taxes. What about the Don's taxes, eh? Where's our slice? Someone needs to make sure we get paid.
I'll get you
I'll
gold.
get your gold.
Good. It's time we showed him we're still in charge in the gutters. But it won't be easy. Costa won't pay voluntarily. At least, not now he's got himself a bodyguard.
Yeah, I can see where you're going to do. How much
How
does
much does
he owe,
Costa owe?
actually?
He's caused a lot of trouble. I'd say he owes 300 gold.
Well,
You can keep up.
how should I get?
How sh-
I really.
Hmm.
If you give him a beating, but don't kill him. No point killing the golden. But teaching his bodyguard.
Is there any...
If you just cut loose on Costa, you'll have. It'd be better to deal. Try to provoke them, one at a time. You start the fight.
Well, I can see where you're coming from. Let's save the game because there's apparently somebody standing right in front of me who really much looks like somebody.
Wait.
Yeah.
I saw you talking to Delgado. Do you deny it?
No. And who are you?
Why would I?
I am Sebastian, a warrior.
Oh,
of
I
the
don't like the
Order
way
of
you
the
talk.
Holy Flame.
I am Sebastian.
You want to be careful who you get involved with.
What do you know about Delgado?
He is one of Don Esteban's men. Ruthless.
Yeah, tell me about it. I was in his swamp just
Steal,
recently.
lie and extort.
Yes, I try.
Steer clear of them.
What are you doing about the Don's people?
Inside the town,
Hmm.
cornering them like rats in a burrow. Outside the town, the Inquisitor is slowly choking them, starving them of men, of gold, of food.
Yeah, I kinda
Commandant
disagree with
Carlos
that.
will see the town is cleared of the Don's influence. Then those left
That's
in
not
the
going to
swamp
work, and you do bloody
wither
know
and
it.
die. We'll finish Delgado.
Why don't you just throw the Don...
They get back in. So now we'll use that. Finish them where they... You'd better decide whose side you're on.
How can I help?
I need to know what... He's careful. You know, since you have spoken to him, and we can block up another of the Don.
What's in it for me?
It will stand you in good stead if you'd like to go to the monastery. And the monastery can train you as a mage or as a warrior. And of course, you...
How high...
100...
Are you fucking kidding me? Delgado's like, I'm sending you out for the money and you can keep half, which would put me at around about 170 or something. Or he's like, I give you 100. Yeah, man, I mean, that's not a good deal for me. consider myself to be a bit of a mercenary, you know, usually speaking, and I can count. I mean, you know. Kinda makes you think about, you know, what's worth what, you could say.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, I can see as
Oh,
much.
No. Did it?
That's not much for a so-called treasure chest, but oh well. Complaining is of course a
Gotta
bitch.
start again. Damn. Oh no.
Now I will have to actually
Job well done.
take care of the city, I suppose. I mean, it is tradition since Gothic 1 to, you know, run around in the big city and steal all the shit that I can get my little grubby hands on. Of course I will do this just the same in here. I mean, you know, that's basically one of the essence, or it is basically the essence of any good RPG to, you know, get all the nice stuff. Worst case, and you don't need it, just sell it. Best case, sooner or later you will find out that some of the nonsense you picked up is actually pretty fucking useful, be it for a quest or something else. Or you just find a, you know, merchant who really wants 20 fucking forks or so. And would pay extra for that. Don't mind me, I'm not really here. Yeah. Foolish creatures, they actually believe me. Now I can see all the stuff. Hey, Luco.
Wait, not here.
Okay.
We talk here, Carrasco will listen. He doesn't have to know everything. Let's go somewhere else.
Cool. Maybe not the most, you know, elegant move, but it is a working move. And you can't really complain about that now, can you? I also do like it that even this game, which came out well, quite a few years after Gothic 1, still has, you know, basically the same problems. That the AI is still not really capable of. I mean, no AI is technically speaking capable, not at least any I know of, you know, outsmarting the player if he really doesn't want to be outsmarted. Apart, of course, if the game itself is set up to be unfair, in which case the AI will always fuck you. Like an AI that does just for some bloody reason always knows when you're actually stealing stuff, and, you know, of course, it just knows. It's like when an AI suddenly knows that you have stolen stuff in your inventory and like, you have not seen me steal this. How the fuck do you know that this is stolen? It's just like, well, me being powerful AI, I know. But apart from those kinds of, you know, AIs, Kitty's just a little bit annoying on this fine day. Because he has apparently completely forgotten what normal times mean, and that this is not the normal time to be an annoying little prick.
Gotta start again. Yes.
Sometimes, just sometimes. I mean, I kind of get it, you know, if he just tries long enough, he believes that maybe, just maybe, you know, he will get some food. He will not, mind
This
you.
log is too difficult.
But he tries. He tries sometimes. He's like a fucking child when it comes to that. Always trying out his borders. How far can I take it before, you know? Shut up! I can hear you from bloody here and I have fucking headphones on. That's saying something. Oh, just because you fucking scream louder doesn't mean I'm going to react. No, fuck you. No, quite literally, fuck you. He's getting more annoying by the fucking minute.
Better start again. Job well done.
Why though? Why though? I kinda wanna go over there, but I'm afraid he'll see me. Apparently he's a bit blind. Well. Don't mind me. I'm just, you know, I'm the cleaning lady. Now I can kinda remember being on the other side. Nobody knows I'm here. I'm stealth incarnated. Basically. Okay, that was not very stealthy, but still nobody really cares. I would like to go down back here, actually go up, look at the upper part. I do kind of fear it could maybe be a bit, you know, presumptuous of me to try it. But alas, what's life without risk? Yeah, no.
I'd stop right there if I were you. You ain't going any further.
What do you
What's
mean?
the problem?
The Order runs this warehouse now.
So what?
Bit late
They
for
don't
it, my
want
friend.
anyone wandering in uninvited. Wandering uninvited types tend to wander out again with stuff that ain't theirs.
How dare they?
What sort of trouble?
Artifact smuggling. It's bad enough these artifacts have been stolen in the ruins. You'd
How
think they'd be
horrible
safe
all
and
of this
sound in the
nonsense.
warehouse, but there are thieves everywhere, trying to undermine the Order.
Can I help?
Well, the latest things to go missing were 3 golden bowls. The Inquisitor was not impressed. I could do with getting those back. And I need to get hold of some armor plates that walked out the warehouse a few days ago.
My, what a surprise.
Let's talk compensation.
Very much
I
important.
was like you once, all about the gold and the dark place. I hope you find your higher purpose.
Yeah, but until then I would like some
Nothing in
gold.
this town is free, especially not me.
Ooh, I'm a
Have it
whore
your
now.
way.
Yay!
If you help me,
Where did the golden balls come from?
an illegal excavation at an old town. Since we heard about that, talk says someone's been trying to sell 3 idiots. We're driven by a greater force, a higher purpose.
Yeah, you're on drugs, aren't you?
What do you know about them?
My guess is the day labourers nicked them. But you'd be hard pushed to find a brain among them. No. Talk to him.
All right.
You've got a pair on you, I'll give you that. But with the corrupt rabble we've got, there'll be more than just you who was after them. So
Don't worry.
watch yourself. That godforsaken...
Yeah, surprising how, you know, stuff could ever walk out of this warehouse, eh? Unbelievable.
Better start again. Damn. It worked.
Very much unbelievable. However could this happen? I mean, come on. You're guarding it day and night, aren't you? Yeah, very good guard. Very good guarded. Very much safe.
Hey,
Hey yourself. If you like what you see, you're gonna have to pay Madame Sonia first.
Cool.
Until then, seeing is all you get.
fair enough.
Good point. So, who's Madame Sonia?
Who is Madame Sonia?
I didn't think I'd meet someone around here who didn't know Madame Sonia.
Oh, I'm new.
She's my boss.
Hmm.
Owns the brothel on the Western Harbour Quay.
I see.
Good point. Well then, let's watch, because it's for free. You look like the woman I arrived on this island with. One could even go as far as to say that you are using the very same model, aren't you? My. Well, well enough watching, even if it's free.
Yes? What do you want?
The usual, I like to molest people in their free time.
really need guarding?
Ships? No. Cargo, yes. And while these ships are stuck here, it's the Inquisition's duty to protect them.
I would probably point out
here
that
I
yes,
am.
that would mean that you need to guard the ships, because a ship can be moved with its cargo. So I can take your ship, and then I have the cargo too.
You're a warrior of the Order.
Your keen intellect tell you that?
Yeah.
Your armor did.
Yes. I am a warrior of the Order of the Holy
Yeah, you're the
Flame.
assholes who would like to drag me to the
Big
monastery if,
title for a guard.
you know. How do you
How
become?
did you become a warrior of the Order?
The Inquisitor himself chose me. He
Just
took me
say.
to the monastery for training.
So you were forced into service.
Basically, yes.
No. The service found me, and I found the service.
Also,
I
did
wish
you
more people
look
would
at his
sign
hand?
up.
Do you see how he
Do
holds
their
his blade?
Every man
He
must
actually holds
find
it
their
not at
calling.
the, you know, grip part. You're supposed to grip it, no. He quite literally has his bladed staff, and he holds it as the fucking blade. That guy must be fucking insane. I'm just gonna point this out, but why? It's not like the game can't handle, you know, your arm a bit lower.
What's the Inquisitor like?
You haven't met him. He's a hard... Once he has his eyes on a goal, you can't help but admire it.
I suppose not.
If you stay within the law,
What if I don't agree?
then you better hope you don't.
Have you caught?
There are those stupid enough to try, but nothing escapes my...
Of course.
Don't mock. You don't want to end up like our prisoner in that...
What did the prisoner in the...
Captain Romanov is a pirate. Now he's just another prisoner. We caught him smuggling goods from the mainland for the Don. Of course, Romanov's not the sort to pay for goods. He plundered, burned, until the Inquisitor caught up with him. The Don is gone,
Oh,
and soon we'll find the gold Romanov. Until he tells us where that is hidden, he'll...
yes, he's a fucking pirate. He's not gonna tell you where he fucking hid his treasure.
Has Romanov?
Not much. He's tight-lipped, but a few more weeks, rot...
You hope.
Oh, he's probably going to die
Maybe I can
before
get
that.
Romanov to talk.
Ha! Why would he tell you where he's hidden it?
Maybe because
We'll
I'm not a
find
god.
it.
I don't know,
Gold
maybe,
can't be
just maybe.
far, and there are only so many
I'll find
How? We've been trying for... But...
I'd need to be.
Yeah, I would like to get some money out of that. Surprisingly enough, I'm not working for fucking free. I mean, come on, I'm basically still pretty damn new on this island. Of course I would need some money. Yes, game, I know I can do sidestep. Game's like, did you know that you can sidestep when you double click a button? Sitting here like, yes game, that is one of the first things you kinda told me about. Come on, come on. Running around in the city. I guess it's actually a good opportunity, since I'm running around, to order my thoughts a bit and a bit of the usual report about what the fuck is going to go on in this week.
What are you doing hanging around here?
Nothing.
Nothing here of interest for passers-by.
I didn't know it was out of bounds.
Ha! Why do you think I'm guarding it?
I don't know.
What is it you're guarding?
We've got a VIP in there. Captain Romanov is in that cell. You must have heard of him. Scourge of the high seas.
Nope.
So?
Where have you been?
Did Romanov work alone? What happened to his crew?
I mean, it's a good
With
question.
the storms out to sea, they'll be laying low in the town, hiding from...
Why didn't the Order take...
I haven't the white robe, but I like it that way.
Can I talk?
You can, but he won't hear, because... And the key to his cell is...
So, what?
All the other town guards are having a great time. The island's falling apart while they party. I've been here for days. Wet, cold, knackered.
That's not nice.
Romanov may be important. The only person to give me the time of day is you. But well, I mean, if one of Sonia's girls came up here...
Tell you what, in return...
Oh, and don't bring a girl with a face like a smashed crab.
I'll have to pick this, or find the key.
I don't really think that, you know, dear Miss Sonia would hire anybody with a face like a, you know, smashed crab, because I guess she wouldn't really earn her keep now, would she? At least a pretty face. I also would like to find a bed so I can actually sleep the night away and we can have a nice beautiful day to walk around and, you know, do all the criminal stuff directly under their nose, because it's a little more fun this way, isn't it?
Do you have a problem with Carrasco?
Well, let's see. All those temples turn up and we're thinking, hurrah, the gods have finally smiled on us.
You
Then the
idiot.
Inquisition arrive, take over our island and start claiming all the treasure belongs to them. How would you feel?
But do you have a particular problem with Carrasco?
He's the worst of them. Even had me searched. It's an outrage.
I'm looking for work.
You could lug crate, but you don't look like the crate lugging kind of
Oh,
guy.
you don't say.
What do I look like?
Like someone who will willingly take greater risks for greater profits.
Yeah, kinda.
So you don't think stealing is an outrage?
Taking from the all. I'll pay a few lads to liberate items from the warehouse. I'm damned if... But those lads have run up tabs to pay. They've bedded too many wenches. They're getting greedy.
Well, shit.
And I won't have that.
Which lads are causing trouble?
There's Durham. He's a worker.
Who else?
Ingvar and Vasily. Neither... Most of the time they can be found in Patty's Tavern.
How exact?
They stole 5 ancient...
Can this arm...
You mean to improve your...
Yes.
They're more ceremonial than practical.
What do you want doing with these lads? How should I handle it?
Any way you like. Do what you have to do. And don't let them fall into corrupt...
Yeah, you're making a good point.
What's in it for me?
You can have the gold I offered. 50 gold pieces for each plate. 250 is a good price.
I want...
Yeah, and I want Patty to roll naked in a bath of warm oil with me. But it ain't gonna happen.
You're making a good
Boys
point.
wanted twice that much. That'd be 500. I'll take 400. I earn, and that way you still come out ahead.
Unfortunately, you have a point.
Yes, I have.
Alright, I'll pay 400. But only if you make sure those greedy arses...
Carrasco...
I'm sure he does. So, forget...
I'll...
That's the spirit. I'm here if you've got...
Well, I don't really have so much question, you know.
Halt!
Everything all right?
Everything.
I'm looking...
Ukos can train you. I must ask for a little gold against my honor.
I see, I see. You need honor. Honor money. And I need sneaky feet. Ba-dee-da-boop-da. You don't mind me stealing stuff. You don't see shit. I am invincible. Just a shadow, just a shadow. Phew. Works like a freaking charm, doesn't it? I mean, there's a bed up here. Oh, and Durham's chest.
That didn't do it.
I don't know who Durham is, but
Oh no.
he's going to be missing some things from his chest.
That wasn't it. It worked.
Durham's armor plates. Well, that was easy. I like it.
This lock is too difficult.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm kinda missing the last point in lockpicking. Also, actually, let's, you know, take a break while we're here. Nobody's going to care, but I'm going to save. Just in case some asshole comes up to me and is like, well, I'm going to murder you now for sleeping in my bed. Ah, new day, new life, new energy, new feeling good. Suddenly the music is like, ah, shit, I need to play, I need to play. Hey, drum. Quick save.
Hey, you new?
I think.
How are things going here?
Not good.
So you're...
Fisherman. Now, there ain't no fish out there that make me want to brave. So right now, I'm lugging crates.
Guess you didn't hide that chest too.
Miserable.
Stealing from a thief isn't stealing.
It's not, you know.
I'm sure you... Please don't disturb me.
Can I actually?
Come on, after him!
Well, no. If I do this, I'm actually getting it going to be attacked. But more than just a few. Let's reload that. And I thought I could teach him a lesson about, you know, stealing stuff and not playing by the rules. You know. Oh, you said never crate. Well then, good thing that I already plundered all your warehouses then. Don't mind me though. Now then, what do we have here? A prostitute.
What?
I don't know, Mr. Ship's officer. I really don't know. Oh, you're one of the guys I'm looking for. Vasily.
Weather beaten. Did you make it here across the seas?
Somewhat.
I was shipwrecked. I washed up here. What about you?
I'm a sailor. Was. With the storms, there's nothing to do in the harbour. And I give up my job with Patty.
So...
I used to. But people are running out of money. So, luckily she hasn't asked me to clean. If you're looking for work...
What happened?
Not much since the ship stopped coming in.
Well, the harbour without
in
ships.
charge. He manages the warehouse. Stick to Luca. He's got something cooking. But don't let him swindle you.
Luca.
Really? 200 gold.
200.
So that's the... Let me tell you how we're going. You pay me my price. Your choice.
If you're asking...
Others have... Alright then, you bastard.
Come here, bitch boy. Do you know how many people I've beat down in that fucking swamp?
Get in there.
Let me tell you, a lot.
Oh, yeah. Hit him.
If you think you can beat me, you got another thing coming.
Yes.
You should probably stay a bit away, my friend. My aiming is not the best. It was like, I have my armor plate on me. Well, the very moment you told me that, you were fucked. Prostitute is like, I am going to sit down. Too much action for my taste. How are you feeling?
I hope someone stabs you right through those damn plates.
Yeah, no, not very likely. Who are you?
Did my old lady send you?
Don't know, but you should.
She did.
Tell her I'll come back when I've found some gold.
Are you hiding from your wife?
No cows, no harvest, no farm. Creatures everywhere. And she said that was my fault. Came to get work here. Now Carrasco won't even give me a job lugging crates.
Why?
Would that have anything to do with the fact that you're in here getting drunk?
That's got nothing to do with me.
And you're sure?
What are you? A missionary? Go and bother Luca or...
Luca?
That old sod.
He says you're not sticking to your agreement.
And Vasily says if we all want our gold, so I need...
I have this.
Right. Give me...
From now on, though, stick...
Yeah.
I could...
Ho-ho! I defended... And I'll defend...
You fancy your
if I have...
This...
You're worse than...
Come here. Are we going to fight at some point? Or are you just, you know...
You wanna fight?
Don't bail too soon!
Ah!
I mean, honestly, why
Bail too soon!
the hell should I pay you money? Good money that I could use. I mean, heck, I could get...
Bail too soon!
I could practically, you know, do anything and everything, and it would be better use. I could spend it all in the brothel, and it'd still be better use of money than you now giving it to some asshole.
Yeah! That's right!
Also, it gives me a lot of nice experience. If I, you know, murder you. Wouldn't go that far, I suppose, but you know. Anybody going to?
Oh yeah, sure, of course. Help yourself.
I just did. You have a problem with that?
Yeah, sure, of course. Help yourself.
It's another gold coin.
Oh yeah, sure, of course. Help yourself.
Hey, are you in the market for valuable artifacts?
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
You interested or not?
To the point, aren't you?
No point wasting words.
No.
No. So,
So?
are you interested?
Where did this
Let's just say me.
acquire? Where did you...
It sort of fell into my possession.
Where are...
They're a
What is...
a golden bowl. I want 100.
100... Here is your...
Here you go.
Well, since I do need that,
Hey,
I'll take that.
Stop staring at me.
What?
You never seen a fish?
Didn't mean to...
I'm drinking, unless you're buying. You got any rum?
I've got...
Ah, bliss. She may be cruel in the morning.
Well, I actually got experience for that.
So...
I lost my boat in those... No, Patty's good to me, though.
I mean, that is nice, but I think even Patty should be well aware that that's not the most, you know, reasonable thing to do. Am I hanging on something? Yes, I'm hanging on a few things, apparently. Nobody cares overly much if I'm sneaking around like a bitch. Not even people who should basically care. Happy to smoke. Don't smoke, it's going to kill you. Yes, I know, I know. But anything else in here that I could, should, would, potatoes, be interested in? Doesn't really look like it. I have a chest right behind you.
Miserable thief.
That didn't do it.
I kinda expected they would not be happy.
Well, you shouldn't have...
Well, you shouldn't have tried to do that in broad daylight while I was right there. I get it, yes, but you know.
Better start again. Yes.
Honestly, if I get away with this, I'm the fucking greatest thief the world has ever seen.
Miserable thief.
Kinda thought so. They just stole it, I just stole that fucking right behind you and you did not even fucking witch, did ya?
Now there's a face that needs a drink.
You don't say.
Better get this beer down you quick. See if you can bring a smile to it.
Thanks. Oh, that's good stuff. Aren't you kind of young to be running a tavern?
I wouldn't be behind this damn bar if the White Robes hadn't sealed the town.
Oh shit.
Still, being here is better than being out in the gutter. Or being forced into selling my wares at Sonia's. If I could, I'd have been out of this rat hole long ago.
How do you plan this?
plan on getting out of the
Interested.
No damn idea. No damn idea. Yet.
Yet,
I did
you say.
hear there's a secret way out of the town. The Don uses it to get around the Inquisition.
Mhm.
No idea if it's true. There's so much bloody talk in this place.
It might be gossip, but
Artifacts keep going missing, so the Inquisition won't let ships leave the harbor. So the smugglers must have found a third way those damn white...
sounds like it. Do you know?
I bet this tavern that the Don's men are behind. They usually... But maybe that's just...
Why do you want?
I'm looking for something.
What?
Can you keep a secret?
Well, sure.
Sure.
Yeah. And so can I.
You make a good point.
You've got.
Right, Terrier, aren't you? Well, don't get too excited. It's nothing.
Really?
He went missing in the storms. I heard he was here. That's why I came. But I got stranded by the storms. Haven't found a trace of my father, though.
I'll help you get out.
Better men than you have told me, but their price for help wasn't one I would. Maybe you're different from the others. Maybe, but there are things.
I wasn't really asking for that, yeah, but I was more asking for the helpful reward. Money. Lots of it.
And why would you want to do that? Sorry, I don't know if you know Captain I heard he came here, and that Romanov is also a man of the sea. If anyone knows something about my father...
Can I?
Ah, see? I knew you were a man in need of liquid solace. This one's on the house.
Do you have?
Let me see what you have to trade in. You have an S-load of lockpicks, eh? I'm desperately in need of some lockpicks. Looking that I only have so little. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. And I'm not going to sell any of that, let alone any of this. There could be useful stuff there. Sure, I can get away with selling a few more of those things. I actually have the 5 armor plates, the complete 5. Interesting, interesting. Let's actually keep those things for the moment, and you say trade. I'll pay ya. Well, I guess I'm kinda gonna have to make, my decision on who to actually side on rather soonish, because starting with those armor plates, I will at some point have to kinda decide where to fucking give my stuff. And who to fucking give my stuff to. Now then, this was where we started, yes. Dishwashing indeed where we started. There's a berry here. I'll take that. Everybody's like, yeah, he's just slaying our chickens. Nothing unusual. Hey, would you... No, he would not mind. Not at all. I think this town is gonna take far more than...
Please, take a look around.
What?
Are you looking for anything special?
What?
A pan, cast iron, or a necklace? If you're hungry, we have but have a look at every...
That's a lot of different...
I'm not a I'm a farmer. You look like another refugee.
Costa?
He's a swindler. After he forces people to sell their goods for less than they're worth. Help another have a look at my goods.
Why don't you...
We're not allowed. The Inquisition talks about law. We don't have enough gold to buy the goods. So the white robes, for a lot of us, the only thing left.
What can you...
Well, there the gutters here. That's the street above the... Farther down by the water is the harbour district. That stretches... The rich bastards live in the merchants' district.
Let me...
I mean, you have stuff, but really not that interesting stuff. And I'm very sorry to say, but I'm, a bit of a thief myself, so... You people might be poor, but you still have stuff, and I need stuff. Yeah, Costa, you're a merchant. Are you the merchant I'm supposed to annoy? What are your little buddy? Bomb body. Who the fuck are you, Doyle? I don't really care much for who you are because, well, you don't care if I steal stuff. I'm going to assume that this is going to be the bodyguard I'm supposed to beat up.
Sure do. If you're looking for somewhere to kip, just go upstairs. Pay Costa after.
Isn't it a bit odd?
Don't ask me. I don't bring the...
Why is
Costa doesn't...
trouble with her?
Guests looking for a free kip? Or anyone who wants to play silly buggers?
You work...
Yeah. Not much to be had down. Most ships mean...
So...
better than an...
Come.
You what?
Yeah.
Sure. Let's get this over with. Stick the bastard!
I will point out, my friend, you're not gonna beat me. Many have tried and failed
like lettuce.
rather horribly.
Come on, make it worth my while.
Well, if you just wait a bit, I'm gonna make it much worth your while.
Give us blood.
Give us blood! I mean, yes.
Come on, you're fighting like
I'm
lettuce.
basically cutting him with a sword. Of course there's gonna be blood.
Give us blood.
Come on, make it worth my while.
He wasn't bad, but he wasn't good either. Farm wife. And there's Costa.
I'm Costa. If there's anything you need,
What do you...
weapon, jewellery, if you
Basically
need
everything.
help.
Where do
Since there's nothing coming into town,
Like what?
times are tough. Quite a few folks want to sell their possessions.
So you prey on...
Hey, no, if they wish to trade their family, I'm the man who helps. I'm a charitable man. They'd be sleeping in the gutter.
Any...
It's not a good idea to... Let's ask, but I have a couple of beds on the up. They're safe, peaceful, and
Delgado...
then he's gonna have to wait.
Delgado...
Is that a threat?
You were...
It really wasn't very smart. You'll see, there's no Don here.
Yeah, sure.
No,
Fine.
we'll see.
I've already...
Fuller, you want to make things Hope you're ready for this.
Swing like a man.
Well, I will. Soon as I'm done here. Ah, Costa, you are such an idiot. Also, I don't like you. You are indeed preying on the poor people here. We're pretty damn sure, actually, that most people will not care overly much if you get, you know, beaten. I don't think many people are gonna care if I steal your stuff now. I mean, he is technically speaking up again.
Yes.
Hey, Costa.
You're not come to gloat, have you? Stealing gold.
I did.
We've all got to make a living.
So...
Well, if it means you'll be spending...
He has a good merchant soul inside him. I'll give him that much.
I can't help you anymore.
Why? You haven't helped me in the first place. I mean, seriously, don't be a fucking bitch about it. You haven't helped me at all.
Don't think I can't see you sneaking about.
I'm not sneaking about. I'm the most harmless and non-sneaky person in the world. And right behind her too. I'm such a bitch.
You steal in front of me.
What you gonna do, farm wife? Apparently not much. The farmer's doing even less. But apparently it's not even a problem if they quench me Steenie because they can't stop me.
I'll have to pick this, or find the key.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Don't walk by. Try the best fish in town.
Okay.
This is your lucky day, because I have one perfect Piscine offer for you.
You do.
Buy one fish and get a second fish completely free. 2 fish for the price
Yeah,
of
but according
one.
to the flies,
Like a good deal.
they're not fresh.
What sort of fish do you have?
Everything the sea can provide. Herring just caught and placed so fresh it doesn't...
Is that all?
No. I also have shark, and you look like you could do with...
You're pretty talky for someone who sells...
I figure the longer I keep someone talking, the more chance they... I never should have bought this lousy... I was with this wench. She said she liked fish, and then... I mean, I don't know my herring from my halibut. And with the storms, right...
Why don't you sell...
Do you want it?
Why would I want a fish?
See? That's what... But that wench was so...
Is there any...
Well, you could find some... Ideally, someone who...
Well, sure.
I'll find you.
Wonderful! Might be handy if you look for...
I'll keep that.
I have faith in you. Here, have a shark steak.
Where do you think...
If I knew, I'd have asked them myself. You could ask the fishermen. At least they'd know about...
How much...
Let's say 3...
Sure.
You actually want to buy some?
Who are you? Nelson. Say, Nelson, would you care overly much if I were to
Wasn't it? Did it?
steal stuff from right behind you? No, but apparently he does not care overly much about me. Carrot.
Ahoy!
Just came in.
Come to see me, have you?
Why, yes.
I need a map of the island.
Why? Surely...
I have.
Well,
Well.
I'll draw you a map if you want. You could use it for decoration.
How much do you want for them?
It'll be a fair price.
Yes.
I'll let you know.
How long will...
A good map can't be hurried. Especially these days when... But for anyone who knows how to get out of the town.
Yes, let's just assume that I'm not doing it because I know how to get out of town, just, you know.
Sneaking dog, don't touch anything. Miserable thief.
I know. But you're gonna...
the thief!
Ouch. Well, okay, maybe a bit overdoing it. It wouldn't really be a problem if it's just one or the other. If I had 2 of them at the same time. My close quarters combat skills are not meant for this. But running away is no shame. In fact, it's the smart thing to do.
Halt!
Yeah. Not likely.
Can't sleep.
Yeah. Kinda figured. Ah, well. Maybe it was too good to be true. I'll give him that much. Ah, we tried our very hardest. Wanna go in there again? And honestly, not really, because that was not really worth it, but alas. Who am I, you know? To stop myself from doing this. What can I say? Kleptomania has overtaken me. I need all the stuff. Also, the wolf skin.
There's no point in sneaking if somebody can see you.
Yeah, you don't say. There's also no point in murder because it's just chicken. Yeah, thought so. Do I actually have a map of this?
Hey, wait a
Shit, yes, we just talked to you about your fish. Yes, I know. Fish, very, very important. You want to get rid of fish. No, I know.
See, but that.
Yes.
Well,
I'll find.
What? I have faith here.
Wait.
If you could ask the fish.
How much?
Let's see.
No. Do I have a region map? I have. Okay, that is not selling me. That is not telling me overly much, but oh well. Who are you?
Hey, they call me Sid.
That's very informative of you.
Some faceless minion of the Order.
So,
what do you know
do I look like one?
Order?
Just
the Order
asking for a
lodges
friend.
in the town like cattle
you know?
and drags men off to the monastery. Take Rodriguez, a good man, reliable. And now, they did something to his mind up at the monastery. They got to him. Now he's just a tool of the Inquisitor. It's evil, stirring people's brains round like that.
Sounds evil.
What was Rodriguez before?
He was a decent, honest thief. Salt of the earth. They caught him outside looting. Took him off and changed him. Poor fool guards the slaughterhouse by the harbour for the Order now.
Do you need help?
It's Rodriguez. He's out to get me. He's part of the Order. You're on my side, so do me a favour.
Okay. Those people can be ridiculously short-sighted, can't they? Oh, who am I to complain? I mean, that's free stuff. At least I can sell it in worst case scenario.
That wasn't it.
Yes, I realized that too, my friend. Not that stupid, you know. Sneak, 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 sneak. You idiot. Now then, we tried the whole luck already, but let's see if we may be able to do this a bit better.
Don't touch anything.
I wasn't planning to.
What do you want?
Nothing, I want you to go back to cooking.
Sneaking doesn't work when I can see you.
Yes, I realized that already.
Keep your hands off what's mine. What do you want?
She really is pretty damn smart. What NPC. Very, very much looky. Not good.
Better start again.
Alright.
Yes.
This was the right combination. Now then. And would you mind if I... Yes.
Well, a good, but for anyone who knows.
Yes, I know. How the hell are you going to make an accurate map if the island itself is changing? I don't know, but I'm sure he has his ways. Well, let's just assume that he has, because otherwise he's just trying to trick me, and that is not going to be very healthy for him. Let me tell you that much. Finn.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello, I'm Finn. You don't happen to have any work to offer?
No, I don't.
Drat. I've combed every corner of this place. This town is a mess. There are so many people here now, and they all want jobs. Even Flavio can't give me work.
What sort of work do you do?
Anything.
What can you...
People say Belshaw is the only... But Flavio has given work to lot...
But that's...
Yeah, the warehouse is...
Do you want to...
No thanks. What I know about fish, you could write on the side of a sprat. Someone in the harbour might...
They're like, I don't have shit. I don't have nothing. And then you actually go into their houses and it's like, well, there's shit here, isn't there? Look at this, I had a whole apple. And then on the other side, I'm like, you can't take, you know, those poor, poverty-stricken people for a ride, now can you? Evil man, I'm gonna beat you now. Then I'm just running around and stealing shit. Kinda, you know, a bit schizophrenic, but just a little bit. Again, let's be honest here, they're just NPCs. They're not really going to make much use of all the nice stuff they have in their houses. Me, on the other hand, oh well, shit, yeah, I'm going to make a lot of cool things with this.
There's no point in sneaking if somebody can see you.
You make a good point.
You look like you're...
Yes, I assist.
What exactly happens?
Normally the monastery, but now the Inquisition has taken up residence. It has become a place to train recruits.
Tell me more.
There is unrest. Many do not accept the Inquisitor. If the Inquisitor had captured the Don, everything would be different. But instead,
Why do they...
Don Esteban and his gang still have great influence. Many believe the Don will take control as soon as the Inquisitor is gone.
But yeah.
So only a few are willing to defy. How do they? Most take the path. They are trained to become a warrior of the Order. This requires them to learn the high art of staff fighting and the basic principles of magic.
What a high art.
The path of magic.
Actually, staff fighting is relatively speaking, well, at least the basics of it very, very simple. I mean, it's just a long stick, you know. Not really that hard to get your...
After that, you focus on if you wish to become a novice.
To get the idea, you know. Take long staff, hit enemy with long staff. Preferably use the range of said stuff, you know.
What do you make of the Inquisitor?
He may be disliked by some, but he is the only one who can help us in these times. He will avert the threat of the Risen Temples. While he performs his task, he is reliant on us.
And
Carlos, he is a warrior of the Order of the Holy Flame, but his warriors are ever vigilant.
Ever vigilant, you say? Let me point it like this. They had a warehouse on the harbor. That thing is empty now. Booyah.
What's wrong?
In the days before the Inquisitor arrived, Don Esteban had... They did what they pleased here. They would do anything for gold and pleasure. But now the Order is in charge here.
How did you become...
I volunteered. Master, after I convinced Commandant Carlos of my worth, I was allowed to go to them. One day, I will be a power...
Yeah, in your dreams you will be. Reality though...
After somewhere peaceful. I'm Cole, by the way.
Is this a place of prayer?
This is the Shrine of the Holy Flame. A place of calm in a violent, lawless world.
And you're here to pray?
Yes. I pray that this...
Tell me about the flame.
Well, why not?
I'm a hunter.
Just tell me what you...
It's... The flame protects. It's where the mages get. They say while it burns, that the storms don't come to this island because... Whatever it is.
You're a hunter.
I am.
What happened?
Since the temples rose, no one's allowed... I was lucky
makes
the
hunting
Inquisition
hard.
didn't take me to the monastery.
And what happened to you?
I pawned it to Costa. Fed me for a week. And to think I could provide for the whole town with... Now not even Flavio has work for me.
Can you teach...
I could, but if you're thinking of going on an
Could you teach me arch?
That I...
Can you...
Dexter and archery. Well, I don't really care because... Going by tradition, we are probably going to go for a melee build, aren't we?
You steal? In front of me? You steal? In front of me?
Yeah, but I mean, you're not really stopping me from
Lock is too difficult.
stealing now, are you?
There's better ways to earn than stealing.
And he's like, well, I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm just going to be normal again. I do know that's not making a good point, my friend. That's not going to stop me.
May the holy flame light your way, stranger.
Yeah, sure,
Are you
whatever.
looking for a spot
Fucking
of
nuts.
warm fire, or some stew to salve your hunger?
Oh, could use some stew.
I could use some stew.
Here, may it grant you strength.
Hey, that's nice. He actually gave me a stew.
Thank you.
For free. So you're a mage.
You're a mage.
I am that. I am Master Melchior, a guardian of the holy flame, ordained into the convocation of mages.
Again, the W is kinda silent, is annoying me. It's Schwur. Fucking hell.
What can you...
It has many. There are spells which harm and spells which heal. With no study at all, you could cast from a scroll.
Nice.
Whereas an artifact with magic bound into it. But to create such items, or use magic without the need of...
So...
What is the...
In the monastery at the foot of the vault. It's one of the last true treasures. The Hall of the Holy Flame. We must do all we can.
That is fascinating. So basically, someone found a thing and realized I can use magic from this and build a whole fucking monastery around it and is then jealously protecting it. Well, color me surprised.
What is it you...
I help those. For now, that means... Why don't you...
What can I...
Help me. There are those who are sick. They are in need.
Okay.
How can...
You need it? As a mage? Are you...
I don't know.
I don't...
A good eye. Quick to learn, quick to forget is what I... But dedication, not speed. If you can show dedication, then I would see you as...
Right. I can dish...
Good, good. I will give you a list with the names of the needy here. Consider the remaining potions.
A list, you say. Let me take a look at that list. List of needy in the gutters. Elias, Cole, Finn, Josh, Marta. Elias, Cole, Finn...
Here is a heap.
Ah, thank you.
Yes, I'm a nice person. Also, I get free XP for... I basically don't have to pay for those things, and I give them out, and I get free XP for it. What a nice deal. Finn, you're one of my list, aren't you? Cole, we have Elias, Finn.
I have a heap.
Thank...
You're not some of the... Elias is the one down there, isn't he? The one who was sawing wood. Yes, he's still sawing. Yes, yes. You, Elias? Yes, you are.
I'm supposed...
Ah, thank you.
Oh yeah. I'm not much of a refugee. You know. We've got Elias, we've got Cole, Finn, Josh, and Mortar. I think Mortar was the one that was the sick woman here. No, you're just Arno.
Just let me sleep.
Master Bell...
Thank you. Fine, but healing potion. I have to get my wife off the street. She needs some...
I'll find a bed.
Okay.
Some
Let's be nice.
If you could, please.
I'm not a fucking monster, and I don't really feel the need to let people die on the fucking streets. Let's talk to this nice person here. He's surely willing.
Do me a favour, mate, and don't let Costa know you can fight like that.
I don't need to tell him.
No, that doesn't mean I don't have a brain.
Well, very nice of you to mention that.
I need to...
What does that have? As long as this mess with Delgado remains unsorted.
Unsorted? I mean, I kinda sorted this already, didn't I? Oh well. Let's look for the last person on our little list then. Yosh. Where could the itty bitty Yoshi be? Wasn't him, that much I know. Not you, because you're Sid. Sid who wants to know what Rodriguez was it? Just thinking of doing?
There's a hungry look. But if you want me, if you don't have any coin, Master...
What's your...
I guard, not a plum job, but when you decide to switch sides, that's why I'm stuck guarding meat. Although, that people are as likely to steal steak.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Have there been too many?
And what was done?
Not much we could do apart from keep an eye. I am positive.
Why do you think...
He considers himself a local leader.
But what makes you so sure?
Well, you just have to look at that girlfriend of his and the wealth she flaunts to know it's not...
How do...
I was one of the Don's men. It's not something I'm proud. Then I realized he doesn't care about the future of this island. Now, I fight alongside Inquisitor Mendoza.
Let me point out that he's doing the exact same as his friends before him. Look where he's holding the blade. That seems fucking uncomfortable also. If I were to punch you in the gut right now, you would probably clench your fist and it would probably hurt. But a bit. Not the most, you know, defensive of stances. Then again, I would never actually advise you to hold your fucking bladed stuff at the bladed part. I mean, it doesn't look sharp because, you know, fuck all graphics, I guess. But you get the point.
What do you plan? If I can prove Sid was behind the burglary, but I doubt anyone would talk to me. So, I need... What about you? I can pay you for...
How much will...
Our back.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Sid's tricky. Even though he always seems to know where items of value can...
You think he cased the houses?
He may be a thief, but he's not a stupid one. If you can find out who his spy is... Who's Nelson the cartographer, Flavio the fur dealer, and Baxter the bookkeeper, you should talk to him. Their statements could be the key.
Ah, that sounds like a lot of work though, doesn't it? Playing detective here. Oh, that was a nice wave.
This lock is too difficult.
Yeah, I guess if you put your chest out and basically flaunt it like this, you would probably do it at least the favor of having a very, very, very good look on it.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I will somewhat reasonably do this.
The Naked Monk. A cookbook. I guess I'll make a copy of that.
The Naked Monk. Let's not
If
question
you're
it.
looking for your cow, you're in the wrong place. Only cows we've got are already cut up.
Why would I be
Farmers come here all the time to find their cows. Where's Daisy? I lost Moo Moo. Bloody nuisance.
Why do they think you...
They come in saying I've taken. The order tells me to slaughter cattle. Mo will tell you the same.
Who's Mo?
My assistant. He's just doing his job as well. If you're missing your favorite milk...
This place...
This slaughterhouse. All the meat goes out Baxter, next door. Pays me, sends the rest of the order.
Can I buy...
Buy what you want. I have meat by the piece.
Let's talk...
I have a lot of stuff there, but I don't really see any need to spend any money on that. What if I can steal stuff? I mean, you're not really, you know...
Yeah, like I'm just...
Yeah, okay. So the NPCs aren't as blind as they would be in, you know, the good old days of Gothic, but they are still mostly
right
blind.
there.
Nice tattoo you've got there.
Who are you?
Mo.
I see.
Yeah, especially as I remove offal, keep the butcher's shop clean, render fat, and fetch cattle. If you don't want anything, can...
Dargle told me.
They kick up a mighty fuss, but what can we do? I usually try to stay...
Well, I mean, I get it, yes, but still. Don't you want to find a solution for that?
Don't touch anything.
I wasn't going to, I just wanted you to...
I don't trust you, not one bit.
Why not? Don't you see that I have a very trustworthy face?
What do you want here?
Nothing, you don't see me.
Thief!
Oh, come on. You did not see this.
He's a thief! Grab him!
This is not going to work out well. Let's not do this. Let's return to an alternate reality where we have not yet been caught stealing. I would like to take that with me, but okay.
What do you want here?
So basically, as soon as I even step forth a little bit on those steps, he's getting very much aggressive and possessive about it. But not, cannot see me. Mikey, my stuff now. Also, there's a lockpick in there. I want that lockpick. One can never have too many lockpicks. Turnip. In Dargle's chest. A shame if somebody came along and stole all your little stuff, wouldn't it be? Jesus Christ, that guy is fucking rich. This was apparently a quest. Didn't even know that. I'm not here on any quests. I'm just here, you know, doing the usual thing.
Don't touch anything.
Yeah, I would not at all. Schau ich wo bitte? I managed to sneak in. Let's see how far we can take this. But apparently she doesn't really care much, so either this is not her house.
You'd better not be trying to nick anything.
I don't like you being in here.
Yeah, I would like to leave now. If you were...
Doing in here?
Yeah, nothing. Whoa. Woman. Don't do this, that's scary. It's very scary indeed. How late is it? Oh shit, I'm actually running out of fucking time again. Right, kind of reminds me, I actually wanted to talk about the schedule for this week, didn't I? I kind of forgot that. Just a little bit. Where to even bloody start? Right, so today is gonna be, you know, the usual short one because we have a normal day, and usually means a short one because I'm tired and we need to get up in the morning again. And it comes with, you know, all the other nonsense.
A little more for me.
Tomorrow is gonna be an office day, so probably, you know, some 2 streams maybe, if I can get things done relatively quickly. Otherwise it will be a longer evening stream. Wednesday should be normal, short evening one. Thursday probably can't really talk about Thursday yet. Friday is actually going to be interesting because Friday is, well, you'll not believe it, you won't believe it, believe you me. Lots of
Halt. Halt.
Yeah, you did admit it. Because Friday is actually my birthday once again. Yay, for getting fucking older. Always a nice thing, I suppose. Means I'm gonna be very nice and having to sit here and be like, yes, I'm very much happy that I grow older. Each and every bloody day, and now we celebrate that 1 whole fucking year has passed again. Which means I can't even tell you how much time I will actually have to, you know, play games.
Stop screwing around.
Because for some bloody reason, people kind of feel the need to see me on that day. They call me, and to generally be, you know, seeking my attention, to be nice and all of that, I suppose. Make it sound horrible, but it's actually not, you know? Those I mean well, I'm just not the kind of guy who celebrates his birthday still. It's kind of lost its appeal once you get, you know, out of your 20s or something. Actually, now I think about it now, even in my 20s I kinda had no much of an interest in that. I guess once I got, you know, be legally considered an adult, I was kinda like, yeah. But yes, so that is going to, you know, keep me somewhat busy on Friday. Good thing, however, is, and that is actually rather interesting, it means that I actually, because actually talked that through with my little employees, I will actually have the Saturday probably completely off for once. And, you know, since I do like to play games quite a bit, that probably means that I'm going to also stream quite a bit on Saturday, the next one. We shall see. We shall see indeed. If not something horrible comes and gets in the way, that is. Which it shouldn't, all things considered. But, you know, so now you actually have a bit of an overview of what's to come this week.
Better start again. There.
Of course, you know, changes can happen, it kinda depends. I remember, when was it? Last year or the year before? Also on my birthday, I had decided to, you know, that it might be nice to have a day off and actually just sleep. Doing nothing else but just, you know, sleep long and hard. Was a good plan until one of my employees got sick and I had to take over, and I was getting very, very annoyed. For once. Usually it takes a lot more, but you know, if you're actually looking forward to something, then it kinda doesn't happen. You kinda get to the point where you get fucking annoyed for no bloody reason. Ah well.
You're going to stand here all day?
You know, doesn't really help. Doesn't really help, but okay, let's actually take care of this part of the town later. Later. Because there seems to be a lot of people still around. Jesus fucking Christ. So many people. What are they all doing? Also, who would actually leave an open chest here? They really don't know me well, I suppose. Ah, well. Let's see how horrible this year is going to turn out. I guess anything that doesn't involve me getting burdened with a fucking overabundance of work would probably be considered a success in my books. With this, I think actually we have done most of the good stuff. Now next is actually going here into Bookmaker's home and, you know, see if we cannot steal a bit of shit from him. Because most people are fucking blind, like bits. They usually navigate, you know, through sound, and if you don't make much sound, they're kinda screwed.
That wasn't it. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. That didn't do it. Job well done.
Job well done indeed. Think that nobody say I wouldn't try to keep people somewhat informed of the schedule.
Just a moment.
Yes.
If I take 3 at 5 plus 18 hams, that's... I can't do this with you staring at me.
You do?
I keep the books.
There's...
You think calculating's easy? There's not...
I can.
Really?
You want to test me?
Yes. What's 14 times 17?
Oh, come on, I haven't done anything like this in a fucking while. As if I'm going to do this fucking manual, do you? That's why I have technology in my fucking store. 238.
238.
Very good. A man should value the weapons of the mind.
Yeah, but this one is actually fucking useless.
About... What was...
What else? The gold belongs to the Order.
How much gold?
All of it. I don't know exactly how...
Who was in...
Well... But I don't like... That fatto Vasily brought big... Traded him a few pieces. And of course, Mo was here a few times, but that isn't unusually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mo was actually the spy. Just look at that guy and there's that face tattoo. Okay, but I think I'm gonna take my break here. I might also have realized I now have a rather nice little abundance of games I can play, including such nice things like, you know, Risen, Tyranny, what else? Now, I guess you could count Planescape now amongst those numbers. Was make me very, very happy because that's also a very good game. Now I need that, because honestly I'm not the kind of person who can, you know, very well just play the same game always. I need some variety. And I think I have a good amount now. I don't think I'm going to start much more. No, it's just a question of, you know, what's going to stick basically. But we shall see this. So basically, you know, we have a bit of a surprise package every day. Apart from, you know, the clearly defined ones, like Friday is going to be Pillars of Eternity, because I decided that's going to be on Friday. I've also decided that Saturday is going to be near day, so that's always a fact. But apart from that, every day is a surprise. Would be, no, boring a surprise. And hell, who knows? I might even get that bloody fucking, what was it called? New World? Yeah, to run. I do like the idea. It does seem somewhat playable in short bursts. I don't know. Just from the bit I saw, it was kind of like, okay, yes, but doesn't even feel like much to it. I don't feel nearly as much excitement as I felt, you know, back in the day when I started playing WoW or something. It was a lot more interesting. Maybe just because I was younger back then, more impressionable, more excitable. But, who knows? I don't really know. Maybe save my game. I forget. Yay! Well then. This out of the way, I will actually have to beat you at you. This game really still looks pretty damn good, doesn't it? Have a good one, all that, and I shall be back very much soon. Tomorrow, as I said, I don't really know. It kind of depends on how much progress I make tomorrow, but maybe, hopefully, I'll be able to do either a longer stream or 2 streams. We'll see, we'll see. Until then, though, I will actually have to say bye-bye for the moment. And yeah. Have a nice evening and all of that. Nonsense. As far as possible, of course. Of course. Also, I kind of forgot Vampire the Masquerade. Also a pretty cool game. Pretty fun.